Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warohmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuzul Fahmi and my ID number is 20400122035. So, here I'm going to explain and answer 3 questions of the 8th assignment in the Psycholinguistic course. So, let's check it out. Question number 1. According to Field G 2004, children generally go through 5 stages of language acquisition. Do you agree with this theory? Explain your position with reasons. Okay, I totally agree with this theory because as we can see, many research evidence show that children go through identical stages of language development, although the timing of their achievement varies depending on their age. These stages reflect the natural process of first language acquisition that takes place without formal education and centered in interaction with the surrounding environment, in children environment. And then the child's linguistic knowledge develop along with the intensity and quality of these interactions. Question number 2. What do you know of the 5 stages? Explain your answer by also describing what linguistic knowledge the children store in mind in each of the stage. Okay, the 5 stages of language acquisition according to Field G 2004 are: the first one is showing stage, which is 0 until 6 months, which is infant begin to make vowel sounds such as or o, which signals the beginning of language sound processing. The knowledge stored in this stage is basic vowel sounds without specific meaning. And then the second one is babbling, which is 6 till 8 months. Infant begin to combine consonant and vowel sounds such as ma or ba. And then the stored knowledge in this stage is more complex phonetic patterns, so no meaning yet. There is no meaning yet. And then the third one is one word utterances, which is 9 until 18 months. The child begins to utter a first word that usually represent a whole sentences, or it called holoplastic, such as mama for I want mama. Linguistic knowledge stored include association between sounds and concrete or abstract concept. It is abstract. And then the next one is two word utterances. It is 18 until 24 months. The child begins to combine 2 words into simple sentences such as mama eat. Now, linguistic knowledge develops to the level of basic syntactic relation in this stage. And then the last one is multi-word utterances. It is up to 24 months. The child begins to produce more complex sentences with grammatical structures, although there are still syntactic errors. Here, knowledge includes improved morphology, syntax, and semantics. So that's all. Question number 3, or the last question. What do you know of prefabricated routines, pattern production, and creativity construction in adults' language acquisition? Explain your answer and also give illustration on their relationship. The answer is prefabricated routines refers to the utterances that are memorized without understanding their structure. For example, someone who just learning English memorizes the sentences like this is a pen, and then without knowing the grammatical function of each word in that sentence. And then pattern production occurs when those memorized utterances begins to develop into more flexible patterns. For example, replace the word pen with book or table according to the context, like that is a book, that is a table. And then creativity construction involves the ability to use these patterns to form new, more complex and appropriate utterances. And then the relationship between the three is progressive. Prefabricated routines provide the basis for learning language patterns, and then from these patterns, learning can be creative or creativity in forming new sentences. For example, a second language learner who is initially only able to memorize phrases can then produce sentences such as "This is my book and I like it." They make it through creative construction. So that is how it works. And then I think this is the last of my explanation. This is the end of my explanation. I'm so sorry if there are so many mistakes in my speech. Thank you for your kind attention. Akhirul kalam, fasabrun jamil. Wallahu musta'an. Thumma assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.